This is a quick video tutorial on agendas in Apple Classroom classes. Depending on what you see, if you're at the home screen here where you've got your classes, if you click at the top, this left back arrow to go to Classroom, it opens up everything. We can go over to our agendas. And then from here, we can see our agendas. I'm going to delete this agenda out just to kind of show you real fast. Agendas are a great way to control the flow. Even better for your Apple Classrooms, you can automate some of your tasks and really kind of help you get some stuff going. So the first thing we want to do is create an agenda. So we're going to hit the plus button under agendas to create ourselves an agenda. And we're going to call this a sample agenda. So we'll just call this a sample agenda and we're going to create it. Once we've created our agenda, across the top we've got a couple of global settings that we can do. At the top left-hand corner, we have what class that we want our agenda to be on. Now you will only have the one class, but if you had multiple classes that were set up for you, you could put where do you want this agenda to be tied to. You can share your agenda with others with the box with the arrow in it. So this will share, you can send it through Drive, your notes, AirDrop it to somebody else. We can also do the plus, which is what we're going to do. So the first thing we're going to do is our first event. We're going to call this our intro. So we're going to say this is our intro. Then on the right hand side, we're going to put in some of the things that you want to put in. So we can put in a timer for it. For the sake of this video, I'm going to say my intro is only going to be 5 seconds because I want to show you guys what this looks like. But obviously you would want to plan like what do you want for your intro. And then when it ends, you can send yourself an alert or something like if you want to alert yourself or do nothing. But what's really cool with this is you can add actions that you can do for the iPads to set up and help you. So for this first, we're going to do a coding lesson with the class. So I'm going to add an action that I want to navigate to one of the bookmarks that I've previously created to code.org. So I'm going to navigate all of the student iPads to Safari, and we're going to go to code.org. Okay, now what I can do with this is I can say, do I want to lock them in to this so that they can't get out of whatever it is that I've got? And so because there's a younger student, and I want to make sure they stay focused, I'm going to lock them in to it. So I'm going to choose to lock it in. And you can also, with your agenda, set up items. If you have small groups or individual groups, what students do I want to be a part of this activity, right? And so I want to do all students for this, but I can also check and see what I want to do for the different students. So I'm going to do for all students. So then what I can do is if I don't like this, now you see I have the trash can button, so I can undo the trash can. I've also got a backwards arrow to undo my action, so I can undo an action that I did. So I can see kind of where we've got. The check mark is kind of your task where I can check stuff off that I've done it. And then I can also go back into my agenda here, and then under the 3 dots I can kind of hide and see full global what it is, or see the kind of the half view where I see everything. So I'm going to add in another item. So after this, we're going to go back to this first item. I want it to automatically advance to go into our next activity. Our next activity, we're going to call this a coding session. And again, this is for the teacher. So we're on the teacher's device. So this is going to be a coding session. And under this coding session, we're going to say that our coding session, again, we're going to do this for 1 minute. I'm going to send myself another alert. And what I want to do is I'm going to have all of the iPads, I want to open up Scratch Junior because the kids are going to be coding in Scratch. So we're going to code them into Scratch Junior. I want to lock them into Scratch Junior. And so we're going to be set up in there. So then the next thing that we want to do is I'm going to add one more item to this. Now you can keep going and have lots of things. And again, you can set up all kinds of different automations with your agenda. I'm going to add one more item. So I hit the plus key. And this is going to be my closing. And I want to make sure that all of my kids are on track with me. I'm going to go back. I'm going to change this timer just a little bit just to make it. We're going to make this be for 15 seconds. So you can see this for the video. And then my closing, I'm not going to do anything, and I don't want to auto advance from here. I'm going to hide the apps. So hiding the apps means it's going to take the apps away. And then I'm also going to lock the iPads. So this will make it so that the students are focused on me for it, so that we've got it. Excuse me. So once you've got your agenda is all set up. We can go back into our classroom. So we go back in and we switch over to classes. And now I see my classes. And so what we're gonna see now when we open up our classes is I have some new items that I can do in my classes. So now in my classes, when I hit this back for the classroom, you'll see I have not just my students for the group, but I also have this, looks like the task, which is my agenda. And now I can open up my agenda, and I'm gonna open up my sample agenda, and here is my agenda. Now, one thing that I can do is if you orient your iPad to the side, you can kind of see where you're at and what you've got with it, and gives you a little bit better view for it. So what I can do is I've got everything in here of what I want to do. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this navigate. So this is going to navigate all the iPads to the right spot. So this is opening up the code.org website on all of the student iPads. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to start my timer, and then I can close this, and I see my agenda on the left-hand side, and I can see what's happening with the students. So now it says it's ended, so I do okay. I'm going to go into this closing session, and I'm going to open up the Scratch for them. So this opens up Scratch Junior for all the students. And so that part of it is done. So now you can see that all of the students are in Scratch Junior. The timer is still going for them, so I can see what I've got here. So I've got my timer going for them in Scratch Junior. So I can see where everything is for them, what we've done for the program. Now, I didn't have this set as to go. Now it gives me the alert. So the alert comes up of what I've got. I hit OK. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go to my next one, which is the closing, which if I wanted to do, I can go to, so that I'm in my closing session. And so then I'm going to go to my next session, and I'm going to hit on here. I'm going to hide the student iPads. So this is going to, and I can see on the left, all of my student iPads are going to go to where they're getting rid of everything. So it's hiding. Then I can go right in here and I can lock those. It locked those iPads for me. And I can start my timer if I would like to go through my closing session for them. So the agenda is a great tool to kind of help you even better organize or manage your Apple Classroom classes. And you could always still go in and do things if I needed to get something, or I forgot something, or we got into a really great conversation, wanted to sidebar onto something else. I could still have all of my global controls and do everything there. So I've got everything that I need for. It's just another tool in your arsenal to help manage your Apple Classroom classes. Thank you for watching.